The border dispute between Guyana and Venezuela is set to go before the International Court of Justice next month. The ICJ has scheduled a hearing for the week of March 23 on the controversy arising from Venezuela's contention that the arbitral award of October 3, 1899, establishing the boundary with Guyana, is null and void. Guyana will submit its oral pleadings as to why the court, which the case is before for a final and binding resolution, was properly vested with jurisdiction by the United Nations Secretary General. Venezuela has so far taken the position that the court has no jurisdiction and that it will not participate in the proceedings. On November 29, 2019, it sent the ICJ a memorandum and issued a public communique in support of its argument that the court has no jurisdiction. Guyana has rejected them both and maintains the position that it is for the court itself to determine whether it has jurisdiction in accordance with established principles of international law, and that neither party can unilaterally determine this question. Guyana's position is that the boundary was established by the arbitral tribunal acting pursuant to a treaty concluded by Venezuela and Great Britain in 1879. It contends that Venezuela celebrated a unanimous arbitral award, which was rendered by 5 eminent jurists participated in a joint commission to demarcate the boundary on the ground, and insisted on the award's strict implementation. Only decades later, Guyana said, did Venezuela cease recognizing the award's validity and binding nature. Over to news coming out of St. Vincent and the Grenadines. St. Vincent and the Grenadines is embarking on its most ambitious tourism project to date, the Royal Mill Hotel Luxury Resort and Residences, which is said to be a premier 5-star private community and contender among luxury resorts in the region. The single largest private sector tourism investment in the country is being undertaken by A&A Capital, and Prime Minister Dr. Ralph Gonsalves expects it to have a huge spin-off potential. According to him, upwards of 400 families island-wide are expected to benefit directly or indirectly from the hotel. Currently, the staff base at the construction site is about 70 workers, and that is expected to increase considerably to more than 200 in the coming months. The local job creation from the project ranges from site engineers to foremen, masons, carpenters, and other laborers. The US $60 million Royal Mill Hotel Luxury Resort will comprise 15 independent and private resident homes, while the resort will provide 18 high-rise apartment units and 2 rooftop penthouse units. The property will house a business center, a conference meeting center, a gym, an aqua center, and exclusive spa, among other things. And now we turn our attention to some news coming out of St. Lucia. A foreigner who arrived in St. Lucia by sea yesterday is now under quarantine, and medical assessments are underway as authorities seek to keep out the deadly new coronavirus. The Department of Health and Wellness said the individual arrived in the island from a nearby territory on a private yacht. In keeping with our national response protocols, the individual has been placed on medical quarantine at a public health facilities, and the necessary assessments are being undertaken, it said. The Department of Health and Wellness assures the public that established protocols and guidelines are being followed to ensure the protection of the health and safety of our medical practitioners, our clients, and the general public. Further updates will be provided as relevant details become available. The St. Lucia Medical and Dental Association said today that results should be available from the Caribbean Public Health Agency by the end of this week. There are currently no confirmed cases of the coronavirus in St. Lucia or the rest of the region, although several people have been quarantined as countries opt to take no chances. The number of cases of the virus, which originated in Wuhan, the capital of central China's Hubei province, has passed 42,000 and deaths have surpassed 1,000. Well, that has brought us to the end of tonight's regional news. Thank you for watching, and back to you, Javon.